What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Haley, this is Robin Haley, and this is another Wedding Wednesday video. So if you are new around here, if you haven't seen, every Wednesday I've been sharing tips and tricks about wedding planning. I'm currently wedding planning for my wedding that is going to be in July of 2022. So I am doing all of the wedding planning right now, and I'm sharing all kinds of tips, budget-friendly tips, all of that type of stuff in this series. This series is also in collaboration with my friend Megan over at Megan Lindsay, so I will have her video linked down in the description box below. I'll also have the link to the playlist in the description box below, so you can watch all of the wedding tips that I've been sharing over the last few weeks. Okay, today's video is going to focus on desserts. That is what we are next planning, and I'm going to be sharing 4 dessert ideas that are not typical wedding cake. Mostly because for me, I don't want to do just one cake. I'm not a huge cake fan. Of course I like cake, but I like other desserts a whole lot better. So I'm not going to be doing just one of those big, giant, beautiful wedding cakes. I think they're gorgeous and I absolutely love them at other weddings. It's just not my style. So I'm going to be sharing 4 ideas for non-cake wedding desserts. And the last one is going to be what we are doing. So first up, we have a donut wall. I love the idea of a donut wall. I've been to a few weddings that have donut walls, and I just think it's so fun and creative. You can have so many cute sayings on the donut wall, just adorable, I can't remember what they are, but I'll have pictures here. But you can have cute sayings. You can get it to match your theme, so it can be white and elegant. It could be wood and rustic. Whatever your wedding theme is, you can get a donut wall to match. And it's just a fun way that guests can pick what dessert they want. You can have a big variety of donuts that, different flavors, different toppings, all of that. And I just think it's so much fun. Next up, we have a cookie cake. So this is actually something that I hadn't seen, but it is so cool. It is basically a layered cake of giant cookies, and it's layered up so that you have a whole bunch, so it looks like a cake, and it's so neat and pretty. So if you're somebody that doesn't love cake, or you don't want to have cake at your wedding, this is a fun way to still kind of get that cake vibe and look without actually just having a wedding cake, because it looks tiered like a cake. You could choose different flavors, whatever flavor you want, chocolate, just a giant chocolate chip cookie with frosting in between. Yum. Okay, number 3 is a cupcake tower. So again, this can kind of be helpful if you want that kind of typical wedding cake look with tiers and stuff like that. I think that this is super, super elegant. Again, you can customize it to get it to look like whatever you like. You can, make it rustic, elegant, nice, and lots of glitz and glam, or just super simple, whatever you like. I also really like this one because you can do a large variety of cupcakes, so you can kind of have different flavors, different frosting types. You can have some with filling, some without filling. And I like this because then your guests have a choice of what flavor they want. You don't just have one flavor cake, or even sometimes 2 flavors in a cake, but this way you can have that cake feeling because you have cupcakes, but have a whole bunch of different flavors and frostings so your guests can choose which ones they want. And again, I think it looks really pretty. Okay, and number 4, this is what we are doing. You can have a dessert bar. So I absolutely love this because again, you can have a large variety of desserts and have your guests just pick what they want. So I've seen more and more bakeries doing this, and there's a whole bunch, a huge variety of things you can have at your dessert bar. I mean, it can literally be anything you want. I've seen some that are specifically candy bars, which is probably what my little sister will do at her wedding, or an ice cream bar, a s'mores bar, something like that. Or you can do an actual dessert bar with just a bunch of different desserts, which is what we're going to be doing. So I think for our dessert bar, we're going to have mini cupcakes, stuffed brownies, chocolate covered pretzels, mini donuts, cake pops, and lemon bars. I think that's all we're gonna have, and possibly sugar cookies. But some other ideas that you could have chocolate covered covered strawberries, s'mores bars, any other type of bars. Like the baker that we talked to, they also do like millionaire bars, or they do like a s'mores bar, they do Rice Krispie bars, stuff like that. But you could have literally anything on your dessert bar. You could just pick whatever you like. We're going with things that you can kind of just, they're small and you can grab. So we're guessing that each guest will have about 3 to 4 items. Obviously that'll kind of average out. Some people will have more, some people will have less, but we're gonna have a big variety of flavors of all the different things, and just a big variety of different things, so that people can pick what they want and everybody can kind of find something that they want. And I'm so freaking excited. My mouth is literally watering talking about this. So there you go. There are 4 ideas for non-traditional cake wedding desserts, things that you might want to do if you don't want a wedding cake. You can also do all of these like in supplement to a wedding cake. So I think we're gonna do a small cake so we can do the cake cutting, but then we're gonna have a dessert bar so that it's like, that's the main dessert. So you could do any of these in addition to a small cake or a big cake, whatever you wanna do. If you do still wanna have that cake for cutting, you could just get a smaller 1 or 2 tier cake and then do one of these options. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join our YouTube family. We'd love to have you over here. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.